Okay, my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. Are you ready for your April 2021 reading? I am. All right, with that being said, let's just get into it, honeys. Okay, what is the theme of April 2021 this month? What is the theme for my April? What is the theme for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising? April 2021, general theme for, Nine of Pentacles. You guys are flourishing in the garden. Look at those tomatoes, honey. Those aren't big tomatoes. Those are big tomatoes. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. You guys are growing something in your career. Oh my goodness, you have been working hard, sowing the seeds. What do my Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising need to be aware of? What do my Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising need to be aware of in the month of April 2021? What do my cards look like? Oh, she popped out. Four of Swords in the upright. I think you need to be aware. We have the Ten of Wands at the bottom. So I feel like you are putting all of your energy into this project of yours and you're losing sleep. You're losing sleep, you're losing resources because either something else is grabbing at your attention or you're setting super high expectations, or there could be this could be a project that you worked on in secret and now you have to bring it into the public eye and you're afraid of what other people are going to think. Or it's just been keeping you up late. And so I want you to be aware of your be mindful of the way that you talk to yourself, my Leos, because I know that when you're in the spotlight, you're in the spotlight, but when you're out, it's super easy for you guys to judge yourself based on how much you got done, how little you got done. You often ruminate about things. You have a lot of anxiety and it keeps you up and it's affecting your sleep. And so also be aware of that. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. So what is the focus for my Leos? What is the focus of the month for my Leos for April 2021? Sun, Moon, Rising, Hermit. The Hermit card. This could be something I said in the public eye. And so if you're maybe a YouTuber or you spend a considerable amount of time on social media, focus on tuning inwards, going to bed on time. Like, have a ritual where you can just disconnect from the world and focus on that inner peace. For some of you, I feel like you don't like to spend a lot of time by yourself. You like to either be focused on something else or you like to be with other people. And some of you are extroverts that don't know when to tune off, but then you find you get yourself burnt out, right? Because you're always just up and on and talking to this person and talking to that person. What? Stop. See? Stop it. What do you need to work towards, my Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising? For, Nine of Pentacles. Okay? And the Moon in reverse popped out. Okay, so what you need to work towards is, let me see. You are focused on the work in front of your face. I'm gonna take a sip of my Coke. Some of you neglect, you are focused on work that you neglect the way others treat you. I think some of you settle for hold on. I literally got, you focus on what you can see in front of you, but you're not focused on your surroundings. And other people, especially if you have a career in social media, you're very strict with the way that you work on things, the way that you go about situations, my Leos. And you like, it's your way or the highway. And so, working towards a better balance, because right now I think you're overworking yourself on something, right? You are very deliberate in your work ethic, and I think that even if this focus is on a hobby, you often neglect your own self-care. And so I want you to focus on that, because when you don't obviously tend to the amount of sleep, the amount of sleep you get, for example, you are not your best self, right? And then you're overworking yourself, and you also, I feel like when you're in it, you push people away because you like to be alone. And so I'm encouraging you to work towards finding a better balance between the two, but also finding ways to ease some of that anxiety, finding new ways to cope. What to avoid, my Leos, Sun, Moon, and Risings during the month of April 2021. What to avoid for my Leos, Sun, Moon, and Risings. What do my Leos, Sun, Moon, and Risings need to avoid? What do my Sun, Moon, and Risings, my Leos? Oh, okay. We have the Four of Pentacles here. We also have the Four of Swords. I think that's interesting. The Four of Pentacles, what you need to avoid is the scarcity mindset. Some of you are indulging in this hobby of yours, but it's taking a toll on your finances because you guys are impulsive, and then other people are, some of you guys are so scared of losing it all that you're trying to keep everything bottled up inside, and you're not in a space where you're giving a lot of your resources away. And again, you're only seeing the value of what's in front of you, but yet you're ignoring all of your surroundings. Some people might need what you have more than you do. Literally Six of Pentacles in reverse just dropped out. Guys, that's important. What are the opportunities that lie ahead for my Leos? Okay. Chariot's coming out. Chariot in the upright. That's always a good sign, my Leos, Sun, Moon, Risings. And the Three of Pentacles. There could be some sort of promotion, or this project of yours gains momentum and moving forward. Other people are going to be taking notice of you. Possibly you're going to be, if you're a YouTuber or you're online somehow, maybe a collaboration of some sort in whatever capacity, because obviously we have a panorama going on. All right, what is the general guidance, general advice for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising in the month of April? General guidance for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising in the month of April 2021. Seven of Cups in reverse. Be mindful of the illusions that are around you, because when you get lost in the thick of the fog, you tend to lose yourself in it. Leos, you go all in. And I think that is great when it comes to your work ethic. I think it's great when it comes to your relationships, but sometimes, say, when coming to your finances, it's not super great. And I think that you can tend to this hobby or this project of yours so much that you forget about the balance, the give and the take, right? With the star on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I need to put my foot down. Choose one thing at a time, but also be mindful of what it isn't going to work out. Make sure you're realistic with your expectations and your priorities. Get organized. Love messages for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are your love messages coming in for you April 2021? Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Love messages, love messages. What can my Leos expect to hear? Okay, we have 2 here. Oh! Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. Literally, okay. Leos are very loyal. They're very, like, authentic, and they need to feel like they're building an authentic relationship with someone. Maybe you guys are like flirting with someone new and your playful side is all up in there, but you might be holding back a little bit, my Leos, because it's possible that you've been in certain situations before where it didn't work out for your benefit. And some people took advantage of your coin. They let you wine and dine them, but then they ditched. And so I think that maybe it's possible that you have this fear of moving forward with this person because it's going to mean you sharing more of yourself, and if that's not recepted, then they're gonna take off. We have Aries, okay? Aries in the stars, which is all about our call to action. I am. So looking at yourselves, understanding who you are and your place in this world, my Leo, Sun, Moon, Risings. Oopsies. That's too many cards. Messages for my Leos for clarification. I feel like also some of my Leos can be very on again, off again with communication. Like, you start something and then for my singles out there, if you're flirting, and then you could be like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that, or why am I talking to this person again? And you're afraid to put your heart out on your sleeve a little bit because you've been burned by the sun. We have solar eclipse. We have 3rd house, which is all about communication, my dear Leos. And we have Aquarius, which is innovative thinking. I love it. I love these cards, okay? I'm really liking it. So with the Aries sign, we have Aries and the 3rd house, solar eclipse, Aquarius. So there's definitely this juxtaposition between going all the way and then taking a step back. Especially we have the 7 of Cups with this like overwhelm, and then we have the Chariot, which is a fast-paced card. I want you to know that I think, again, when we're putting ourselves all into something, especially when it's through social media and socially interacting and stuff with the 3rd house and Aquarius, sometimes we get too much absorbed into it, and sometimes taking a step back, stepping away from the computer, giving ourselves a little staycation, it can't hurt, right? And the solar eclipse is almost like the new moon on steroids. It's like ×3. And we have a new moon April 11th in the sign of Aries, actually. And so if you are manifesting something, just be careful about what you wish for, because it's sort of like 3 times as much. So for my Leos, sometimes you don't think something all the way through. When you're focused simply on what it is that you want, you are avoiding all of the other details around you. And yes, you like to go at top speed, but sometimes you get in an accident, or you get burned, or you miss an important detail. And Spirit is just saying, slow down, Leos, because we've got time on our hands. We've got time on our sides. You know, it may not feel like it with the daylight savings time. Leos, messages for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising in the month of April 2021. Messages for my Leos, April 2021. We have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Sometimes we are so headstrong on following through with what society wants us to do and what we have to do in the adulting realms. That might not be, however, what you want. So ask yourself, is the work that you're investing 110% of your effort in worth it in the end? Or is the universe pulling you towards something larger than yourself? Because with the Aquarius card, some of you guys are humanitarians. Some of you guys work in very draining environments. And again, that's also reason to take a step back and retreat, because you're coming home from work burnt out all the time. You guys put your heart out on the line for other people, my Leos. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages? Any other messages? I feel like something else wants to come out. There she is. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? When we're moving at full speed ahead, that's, I literally just said, sometimes we can get into an accident because we're not looking. And sometimes when change is calling us in a direction that we don't feel 110% comfortable with, we hold on to what is comfortable. We hold on to what is familiar. I'm gonna get an energetic card. Oopsies. These cards just decided to come out. I have multiple decks here, guys. I'm trying, I'm juggling. Leo's, Sun, Moon, Rising. Leo's, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's just Leo's, Sun, Moon, Rising. Something just said too, you have a hard time saying no. I feel like you do a lot for other people. Envy is in reverse. I think that there maybe has been some jealousy and frustration maybe surrounding your financial situation, or why it's taken you so long, my Leos, to get to where you are or where you want to go. Some of you might be wanting more out of life and you still like can't seem to see it. With the Knight of Pentacles, like it's going a little bit slower than what you expected. And you're growing impatient, I think, with your results. Or you're like, why can't I have what they have? Why can't I be more well off so I don't have to worry about money? Or why can't I have more fun in my life? The fourth chakra with Raphael, we have to open up our heart space. Some of you guys may have also recently have been out of a relationship. And so sometimes we don't want to have to go on this path alone. And I'm encouraging you that in April, find some time for contemplation, looking within to sort of heal. What about, you know, like meditating or yoga or channeling messages from spirit only happens when we quiet down and we tune within. Let's see, messages for my Leos, dear Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. Again, if this reading may not resonate with everybody, please feel free to check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your commitment is being tested with this first quarter moon here. You might not want to commit to whatever this project is because when the going gets tough, you'd rather have more fun and more play elsewhere in other aspects of your life. But Spirit is saying that if it feels right, your manifestation is going to come into fruition. This card also connects with the crumbling card in the way that if you remain steadfast and you remain patient in manifesting what you want, going after the gold here, you're gonna get to the garden. You're going to reach it. Stop second guessing yourselves, because I feel like that happens a lot for you. Communication is key with this new moon in Gemini. We also have the 3rd house. Some of you aren't speaking your boundaries, aren't speaking your truths. Some of you are hiding from the truth, actually. And in April, Spirit is encouraging you to blossom. Let's see what animal's energy is going to help you flourish in the month of April 2021 for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. What energy is going to help you flourish? The Eagle, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. Oh my gosh, you literally have forgiving and learning from the past. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Guys, this is a powerful card. I also think that you harbor some negative emotions and you judge yourself from your past mistakes, or you anticipate the worst because of your past mistakes. And so you like to tend to projects longer because you want to make sure that you don't fail. And Spirit is saying not to put so much pressure on yourself. Allow yourself the freedom to fly. We're going to close this reading off with an intentional message from the universe. What is the universe saying to my Leos in April? I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Just know that even though you might be going through some sort of transition, or you feel like the universe is, you know, your victory is so far from reach, know that whatever opportunities come your way, it is for your highest good, for your highest self. And sometimes that's not always easy, but when we do it anyway, we get tomatoes. Get tomatoes. I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and please let me know if this reading resonated with you. Okay, bye. Mwah. Kisses.